Hi, my name is Ed Coyne. I am the founder of the Brooklyn Open. So I asked you guys for dumb questions for a dumb questions video, as well as questions for a questions with men video. The number one question, well, actually, with two number one questions that kept getting asked, so I figured to make a video on it, was, hey Ed, we haven't seen you in a while, what's going on? And hey Ed, we heard you were in the hospital, what's going on? Well, what's going on is flesh-eating bacteria. Now, when I say flesh-eating bacteria, I don't mean like my ex-wife. Okay, that's soul eating. Okay, that's soul eating. She can't survive by eating flesh. Trust me, I tried to feed her tons of times. I bought her lots of nice meals, but no, it was my soul she wanted to munch on, which is why I'm the wonderful man I am today. Oh, fucking kill me. No, I'm kidding. But no, all jokes aside, yes. The answer is I was in the hospital for about 5 days due to flesh-eating bacteria. Long and short, I am diabetic, for anybody who doesn't know. My blood sugar was just a little bit. I don't have the wide camera to do that. But it was a little bit higher than I thought it was. I wound up slipping and falling in the snow that hit New York about a month ago, and wound up landing in a puddle of water. Well, turns out in a puddle of water there was this little thing called flesh-eating bacteria saying, hey, we want to eat a Jew, and not eat a Jew in the same way that I was hoping women would say at bars when I was in my 20s, 30, well, before I was with my current girlfriend. And yeah, she was a little bit jealous because she likes eating the Jew, but, you know, she was worried there was competition. So, but yes, I did get flesh-eating bacteria. I am recovering. And it is honestly very painful. Not just because it is flesh-eating bacteria, but because of where. Now let me ask any of you who have seen any of my comedy videos, who have heard my comments in life, okay? If you are the type of guy like me who has made the comment that God is a fat woman with PMS, yes, that is right, God is Roseanne Barr. Where do you think I would get flesh-eating bacteria on? Would it be my arm? Wrong answer. Would it be my face? Wrong answer. Would it be my balls? You are right, sir. That is right. I got flesh-eating bacteria on my balls. It's great. It's great. Because the funny thing is, when I first went into the hospital, nobody told me this was flesh-eating bacteria. Okay, all I knew is they were like, literally, I went into the hospital. I was already septic. I had 103, 104 fever, and they're asking me all these questions. This one new doctor is actually telling me I went in because I thought I had the flu because I was coughing a lot. My balls tended to hurt. You know what? I'm a guy in my fucking 50s now. I figured maybe I coughed the wrong way and the balls went bing, 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 and it hurt, okay? I figured it was a fucking ping pong match, but for my balls, and maybe my penis came out. Now, I am Irish Jewish, so my penis coming out, it's a little bit unusual, but hey, it happens sometimes. Well, okay, just to be clear, that happens sometimes. Don't tell my fiance that, okay? She's happy with me having any penis. If she figures that it can grow, it's done. But anyway, so long story short, I went to the hospital, and I had one doctor look at me. I thought I had a flu because I was coughing left and right. Ooh, coughing, let me get up a cigarette, hold on. So I was coughing left and right, and the first doctor was like, it's probably the flu. I'm like, really? The flu can make your fucking balls hurt? What the fuck, motherfucker? Yo, well, yeah, that could happen. It's like, look, guys, I hate to say it, okay, if the flu can make your balls hurt as bad as my balls were hurting, put that in an ad, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't care how big of an anti-vaxxer male you are, okay? You say, hey, get the flu shot, or else it's gonna feel like your balls are in a printing press that keeps going like this. The guy's gonna look at it, but I don't want to fucking be married. No, I'll take the fucking vaccine. Doesn't matter how big a vaccine declaimer you are. If you're male, you will get it. But no, was it the flu? No, it wasn't the flu. So the guy's telling me it's the flu left and right, and next thing I know, he brings over 5 other doctors, and they're all looking at me. I'm sitting there. I'm in fucking agony. My legs are like this. Okay, honestly, women, honestly, okay, when you're popping out a baby, and your legs are like this, and 30 other people look at you, I get it now, okay? I get it. So I had people going, no, it can't be that bad. Bam! I'm like, motherfucker! Oh, wait, did that hurt? Hold on. Ah, fuck it. A cucaracha, a cucaracha. Stop doing that to my balls, motherfucker! So they had a good idea. They had to do something so the flesh-eating bacteria did not get any worse. What was their idea? Well, their idea was skin my balls. That's right. I now have skinless balls. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like, are you a woman? Are you looking for a man to possibly get laid with? And you don't want that extra calories that is the skin? Find the skinless Jew. God damn it. Somewhere my moil is fucking jealous. That's all I gotta say. So, but no, all jokes aside, yeah, they wound up thoroughly skinning me. I now know how my great-grandfather in Nazi Germany felt. Yeah, bad Jew. Hey, for all those that are making fun of me, for all those that are getting pissed off at me, he was a very bright man. He really was. He's a lampshade in my living room right now. But let's not talk about it. Let's get back to my balls. Wow, that's not a topic I ever thought I would say on this group. So, yeah. So, basically, I was in a hospital. I was through round and round of antibiotics. The best part of it is... Ooh, nice cans. Look, once you... Don't fucking yell at me for smoking, okay? Once you got fucking skin balls, you're like, you know what, cancer? Fuck you! But yeah, so, no, the best part of it is... So, I wound up not going into rehab because, luckily, my fiancée lives with me and she was willing to pack my balls. Not in the way I usually enjoy. Oh, and by the way, men, I will tell you that if you ever have a girlfriend or fiancée packing your balls, be very careful when you tell her who her cute friends are. I'm just saying, because it goes from this to this. To a cucaracha, stop it, they're not cucarachas. But anyway, so, went to a doctor about 2 weeks later, and found out that this is because I'm diabetic. And by the way, let's backtrack for a second. I would like to say, before I knew it was flesh-eating bacteria, I started to say this earlier, but got distracted. The best part was calling my boss, because obviously I'm not going to be at work. I don't know what's flesh-eating bacteria. That would have been it out. It's flesh-eating Hey, somebody tells you flesh-eating bacteria. What do you say? Okay. No, don't tell me anymore. No, I didn't have that out. So I called my boss. I'm like, hey, Sonny, I'm going to be out for probably a week or two, maybe a couple months. I might have to go on disability. Obvious question. Why? I got skinless balls, motherfucker. He's like, what? I'm like, no, they shaved my balls. Wait, why did they? No, they took the skin off. So I had to give my boss all the gory details, which I'm sure my boss really, really, really appreciated. Let me rephrase this. I'm sure his wife really, really, really appreciated the next time he pissed her off. But anyway, getting back to the story. So, anyway, long and short, got out of the hospital, found out this because I'm diabetic, some types of flesh-eating bacteria like people with high blood sugar. And that is why I got it when I wound up slipping and sliding and all the ice wound up slipping and sliding in the fucking pool of melted snow. Something got to me and said, hey, you got high blood pressure, motherfucker, blood sugar, motherfucker. So, first of all, question to anybody who is in medical practice that lives here. Look, one of the things you guys always yell about is diabetes, how bad it is, okay? I can pretty much guarantee if you told us right up front, hey, listen, don't get diabetes, it's going to feel like we're hitting your balls with a mallet all the fucking time. No man in the fucking world would look at a fucking Snickers bar again. But anyway, so like I said, back to the doctor's appointment. Go to the doctor about 2 weeks later, okay? I'm walking like Roy Rogers after he rode the horse for like 3 days straight. And I go up there, and my doctor sees me. He's like, why are you walking like that? Now, my doctor's quite obviously gay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, I understand that you're gay. You're not trans. There's been no snip involved. You're still male. You have them. Why the fuck do you think I'm walking like this, motherfucker? The boys are skinless. So, long and short, this is why you guys have not heard from me. I am off on medical leave right now. I will be making videos as I can, and as I can sit in this chair, because god damn it, oh my god, this fucking hurts. Oh my god, this fucking hurts. And honestly, for anybody who wishes me well, thank you. For anybody who's concerned about me, I will ask you, take the voodoo doll out of my ex-wife's hand, okay? I already know what was happening. She was peeling some fucking potatoes, okay, for mashed potatoes. She took the voodoo doll. She's like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Let's take the peel and see what happens. Well, now I got fucking skinless balls. All in all, I think I'm dealing with it quite well. So, excuse me, I have to bother my girlfriend to put a diaper over my testicles and tell her, please don't stroke it. It hurts too much when I get hard. Yeah. God fucking hates me. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. And remember, it's not just in the yellow snow. You got to avoid.